Tesla is showing investors a ray of hope as it went up by 1.72% on 28th September. So why did it go up? Set tight as we go through recent news as well as my chart analysis and price prediction. But before we do that, subscribe to our channel Stox 101 for regular stock market updates. First up, the company has appointed Joseph Gebbia to its board of directors. Joseph is AirBNB's co-founder and a billionaire as well, and this has reversed the effects of Larry Ellison leaving the company's board. This also helped Airbnb's stock go up by 4% in the last trading session, but some experts doubt that he'll contribute much to the company. Next up, Tesla's AI Day event will be held on 30th September, and Elon Musk will of course give a speech at this event, and we're sure that the stock will be very volatile on that day. The Optimus robot prototype is expected to be displayed at the event along with updates about their autopilot technology, and they might even display the Tesla robotaxi, which is supposed to be an autopilot taxi as well. As Elon Musk said, Tesla really is prepared to launch a fleet of new products in 2023. With that in mind, let's analyze the charts. As you guys can see right here, we're now in the 1-day chart for Tesla, and first we'll analyze the 1-day chart, then the 1-hour chart, and on the top we'll get into the 5-minute chart. But right off the bat, you guys can see that, well, there's a lot going on in the charts, and this is, well, my previous analysis, and I had already told you guys that the stock would come over here, in this zone of around $290, somewhere around there, and it would go down then to this point around the $272 range, and that was correct. As you guys can see, we did get towards the $289 level over here, and then we got a pullback over into the $271 range. So let me erase these drawings real quick, and now let's do some new analysis, right? That was until this point. Now let's see what will happen further on to the Tesla stock. First things first, we can clearly see that we already, pretty much took support over here at the same level that we took support over here on the 270, 271, $272 range, right? One of the main points that we must see over here is that we made a double top and a double bottom as well. Now, this is really kind of a confusing scenario, but this gap down, I believe, happened due to, well, first of all, a pretty sharp rise, right? This was mainly due to the bonds yield hike, and that, well, was a positive news across the world. And after that, we can clearly see that we opened a gap down from over here at a price level of $287 down to about $282.9, which was like a 1.5% fall. After that, we can see that we've already fallen below by 4.24%, with our total fall somewhere around 5.8%. So where exactly is Tesla headed? Well, if you look at the long-term trend, we can clearly see that we already made 3 tops over here, right? Pretty much 4 or rather even 5 tops. So that's kind of concerning, but we can see that at the same time we made only 2 double bottoms, or rather just 1 double bottom, right? So that would need to be changed if we want to, go up again. So I believe that first we'll head to this level over here at 266 before we take a rebound. But I don't really believe that, the stock can rebound so quick. We already discussed that the stock is getting, or rather the company is getting their AI day on 30th September. So today's 29th September, so 30th is tomorrow. And we might see that rebound happen tomorrow. So if the stock goes down over here to $266 today, which would, well, it would be a pretty big fall for a single day. But if that happens, then we might see the stock rebound and go up after 30th September. Now, at the same time, it's important to note that this fall over here is not just Tesla. We can clearly see over here that the entire market is falling, right? Pretty much the entire EV sector along with every other sector. Nasdaq has fallen, the SPY 500 index has fallen, right? Dow Jones Industrial Average has fallen. So what does that set up the stock for? Well, again, I already told you guys that I believe that this $266, $265 support range will be pretty hard to break. In case we do break that, the next support would probably stand somewhere over here in the $255 range. So that's, well, pretty well off, pretty down from there, right? So that would need another, crashing scenario to get to that support and get a rebound. But I do believe that we probably won't break $266 anytime soon, right? But if, some Fed news comes out again, that might be possible, but I don't believe that it will happen anytime soon. So after that, I believe that once we take the rebound from here, we can clearly get back over here. If we do make another top over here, right, that would be a bearish sign. If we do not, we'll probably break this, head for this level. If we do break this level, which I don't believe will happen at the first try, right, we've already made a lot of tries over here, we'll probably get rejected over here. right? So my yearly target for Tesla stays at $315, or just that range in general, the $310, $315 range, because there are a lot of psychological resistance levels over here as well. And if they play out, your target could get messed up. So make sure that you account for that and set a reasonable target. With that being said, let's quickly analyze some swing trades in the 1 hour chart. As you guys can see right here, we're now in the 1 hour chart for Tesla. And right off the bat, we can see that we were holding on to these important levels over here. First over here at $273.5, right? Then a resistance was found over here somewhere around $284, $285, right? This candle, however, was pretty concerning over here on, the last candle of 28th September, because we can clearly see that it's a pin bar candle on the downside. So what that means is the buyers did push the stock up over here, formed a big wick, but then the sellers came over, right? They stepped over and they pretty much, drained the market out. If we look over here on 27th September, we can see a similar scenario. Well, it wasn't such a big fall, but it was pretty much a similar scenario, right? We did fall down, and after that, we squeezed into this range. So I believe that might happen again, right? Since we've already fallen down so much, we might just squeeze into this range and break this back. That probably won't happen, right? I already told you guys that it would head to 266 in my opinion. But then again, anything is possible in the stock market. You guys already know that. I believe that we'll probably squeeze in over here and, fail to break this, make somewhat of a double top, I guess, and then go down. We'll go down probably tomorrow, right, while the event volatility is there. I don't really know, or rather, I did not check when the event will be held. So, whenever that is, if that's before the market closing, well, it might cause some volatility, some additional volatility, but the market will, in general, be very volatile tomorrow. With that being said, let's analyze the 5-minute chart in detail. Now, as you guys can see right here, we saw such a perfect opening to the day in terms of a bearish trend, because we can clearly see that we got a negative pin bar candle over here. Well, not exactly a pin bar candle, but somewhat of a pin bar candle. The sellers pushed the stock all the way down, beating the buyers. Then we got, well, two absolute bearish candles, another, pin bar candle. We got an insider candle on the green, another pin bar candle on the red, after which we got again pretty much two absolute candles. Right after that, we can see that we got this support level over here at 270 somewhere, right around 270. We already got this range at 276 helping the stock, right? And then we got resisted over here, making a triple, top at 273.3 pretty much, after which we did fall after squeezing into this range, right? We fell down to this level over here, breaking the support at $270, and now, well, we're pretty much ready for another fall, as you guys can see. So this resistance over here at 272.5 would act up real bad, and as you guys can see, it's happening. We'll probably go below the $270 range again, right? If we look at the bigger picture, let me look for some chart patterns over here. So I don't see any chart patterns in particular, but I believe that, this might turn into somewhat of a cup and handle, because over here, right, it's not exactly a cup and handle, but we're kind of squeezing into this range, so it seems like one to me. And over here, well, why did I do that? I'm sorry for that. Right, once we squeeze into this range, I already told you guys that we won't be able to break this level and we'll probably go down. My prediction for the day would probably stand at somewhere around $268, I guess, 269, $268. I do believe that we'll probably end up the day somewhere around this range, right? So even if we go down, we'll probably recover somewhere in the aftermarket, or rather, just in the closing hours. But remember that this is definitely not financial advice, it's just my own opinion, so make sure that you do your own research before you trade. If you enjoyed my analysis, however, be sure to hit the like button. If you did not enjoy it, be sure to hit the dislike button. You can subscribe to our channel Stocks 101 for more such videos, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one.